Welcome back to the channel for another Wrath of Rakshasa construction update, coming to you from Six Flags Great America, just outside of Chicago in Gurnee, Illinois. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn on those notifications, make sure you get all my videos when they are released. And just another reminder, Six Flags Great America is a no drone zone. Do not fly in or around the park without the proper permission. Jumping into everything, this first quick set of video that's you're gonna see here is from Saturday, February 1st. Now, once the camera zooms in here, you'll notice how grainy it is, and that's because when I was at the park, it was in the evening, so the sun was already going down and it wasn't bright. So I had to enhance the video, and that's what happens when you do that. Obviously, you get a more grainy type of video. But again, this is from Saturday, February 1st, and as you can see, the big final support that's going to support the rest of the lift hill was installed, and this was on Saturday, and you can see several pieces of blue track and blue pieces on the ground, but they got that up, so we knew that things were going to progress on Monday once they got back to work. I think by the time I had gotten there, obviously it was already dusk. They were done working for the day, but they did get that support up, which is cool. And as you will see in the coming video, and then we're going to jump to video that was shot on Tuesday, February 4th. And this is the first, I took a chance, it was snowing, but I figured I took a chance and I threw the drone up anyways, and you'll see that once the camera gets up there, that it was fine. I didn't have any issues. It wasn't snowing as bad as it could have been, I guess. So, and you can see it's kind of just like a flurry. But as you can see from this, jumping to Tuesday, the coaster has been topped off. So the part from the lift hill up to the flat part, the top that you're gonna coast on before you get to the holding brake, was installed. And that's the part that goes all the way to that support that they had put up on Saturday. So now that is completely supported. Now you'll see the big gap, that there's no other supports that are going to support the rest of the track. So they were in the process while I was there of raising this piece of track that's going to be sticking out from where that left off there. So I kind of just hovered for a little bit to give you guys an idea. So I won't talk during this. You can guys just kind of watch and see them lift this piece of track into place. What's cool to notice here is if you pay attention down on the ground, the green and white piece of machinery that they have there. I forgot what the proper term is, but it's a basket that the guys can get raised up in. As you can see that they are on their way now. They were getting ready, and now that is lifting up, and that is going to lift all the way up to where that piece is going to attach to the track that is up on the hill, lift hill and flat part there, so they can get the bolts in and bolt that together. And later on in the video, if you pay attention, it was kind of a windy day here, and you can kind of see the basket kind of swinging back and forth. So definitely an interesting job to have, for sure. But you can see that basket slowly is now making its way up to meet that piece of track that is being lifted up to the structure. And just took the drone up to my normal regular flying height here. I needed to get past the view of American Eagle's lift hill and kind of over X-Flight as well, so you can see into where the station, all that work is being done in there. Still ongoing. You can see the walls that have been put up underneath, all that's work that's going on underneath. And all of the pieces of blue that you see laying around the site, you can see those longer pieces that look like they have gray tops. Those are the actual catwalks that will go attached to the track at the top, just before the holding brake. And the holding brake was brought out on site yesterday, or yes, this was yesterday. So hopefully they got that in place today. I haven't seen any posts as of making this video, but hopefully they were able to get that up and the structure is complete. And you can see them there with that piece still, and the guys that are still being raised in the green basket that's slowly going up to meet that piece as well. So they'll guide that piece of track into place, and what they do is they put a pin in on each side to brace it in place, and then start putting the bolts in, and then they're able to remove the pins once the rest of it is secured and replace that obviously with bolts to secure it. So next week, now that this lift hill structure and drop is complete, they will resume, I'm assuming, where the drop has been left off. That'll go into the Immelman, so they will start to build the Immelman up and over and down into the dive loop, and then follow the course the rest of the way. Supposed to get colder, but it's not going to be anything drastically cold, so I would assume that it won't impede any work going forward, which is good. And we're not really supposed to have any bad storms, so no really big rains or snows still in the forecast. So hopefully that keeps up and it doesn't inhibit any work going forward. Now, for any of you that have driven by on either the tollway or even some of Washington Street or 120, you can clearly, it's amazing how much this sticks out. Even looking from, you can see the entrance drive, the road in from Grand Avenue there, how prevalent that this is going to be when you pull into the park and see this structure now. But hopefully everything remains on track for that late spring, early summer opening. They've announced all along from the beginning that they were aiming for Memorial Day weekend, and I honestly don't see any reason why they wouldn't make that date. Right now, it is only February, and I personally think that this coaster will be fully complete by the middle of March. And once they get that up and get all the grouting done, once the grouting is cured, which they usually wait about a month, they will start testing. I think testing will start around when the park opens for the season. So maybe we'll get lucky and get it open a little earlier, but I don't think there's any reason why it won't be open here by Memorial Day weekend at the rate that they're going, which is very good news because it's been quite a long time since we've had our new ride open Memorial Day weekend. I think the last ride that opened before Memorial Day was X-Flight, and that opened the second weekend of May. And this is pretty much on the same schedule. So again, I've said it in other videos, X-Flight was topped off on January 27th. The first test run was April 13th, and it opened, I think it was May 12th. So just to give you an idea on how testing and everything goes with them. And you can see the basket now up there, and they're probably getting the bolts and pins in to secure the piece that was lifted up. And I just wanted to get a quick look at the back lot from this angle, and there you can see the crane with the holding brake there getting it ready. And like I said, later on in the day when I left the park, it was brought out onto the site. Again, this video footage that you're watching right now is from Tuesday, February 4th. But that's going to do it for me today. I hope you join me again for my next update. Hopefully I can get one out this weekend, but not 100% sure. Work has been pretty crazy, so. But please remember to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Make sure you get all my videos when they come out, and I will catch you in the next one. Later, guys.